very warm welcome to round 3 of Extreme E.
The 2024 Hydro Prix will take place in Prix in Galloway.
And what better location to do that than a former coal mine?
Now, Edinburgh Zoo is one of the most iconic zoos in the world. It was founded, well, our overall charity, the RZSS, was founded back in 1909 by a lawyer named Thomas Gillespie, who had a huge, incredible passion for wildlife. And 4 years later, he founded and opened Edinburgh Zoo.
So why is conservation so important to Edinburgh Zoo and all the work that they do with the RZSS?
Well, Molly, we have an inspiring vision and mission of a world where nature is protected, valued and loved. And here at the zoo we have a huge range of astonishing animals. Many of these animals are vulnerable and endangered, and some of the animals, such as our wildcats and partula snails, are actually critically endangered animals, and we're actively involved in returning and restoring these species back into the wild.
This really is at the heart of Scotland, and with Scotland's push to become net zero as well, how important is the work that you're doing in conservation, biodiversity, green energy to really lead the way in many respects and be a focal point for the community to come and learn about all these things and also be inspired about how they can head the same direction?
It's a great question, and it's all of our responsibilities really to do everything that we can to protect nature. The solar meadow here at Edinburgh Zoo is a great example of where we've been able to invest in green, clean energy. Not everyone can do a big solar meadow like we can at the top of the hill, but everyone can do something in their daily lives and communities to make a difference. Whether that's recycling, volunteering in their communities, accessing green spaces, even visiting Edinburgh Zoo as well, because visiting Edinburgh Zoo, becoming a member of RZSS, gives everyone a chance who's able to protect, value and love nature.
G'day. They're such bizarre things, aren't they?
So we're now at the solar field at Edinburgh Zoo that was installed by E.ON. There's roughly around 1,500 panels installed at this site, and over a year can generate just under 1 gigawatt of power. So in real terms that would be the equivalent of just under 300, 400 houses, or just under 8,000 tonnes of CO2 and carbon.
So tell us, why have you launched this project here at Edinburgh Zoo?
So we at E.ON have core values, and we like to look out for organisations that kind of match those values ourselves. Solar is a really unique and very well developed technology, and given the fact that they had this space in this field, it provided us a great opportunity to put them in and provide the energy that they needed.
It must be a great feeling to see that you're contributing to the community.
Yeah, I consider myself very lucky to have been able to deliver this project. Everyone at the zoo is incredible. It's a match made in heaven. We also do other projects in Scotland that are very core to us as well. So we're doing loads of solar across Scotland. So we've got a project up in the Isle of Skye, which is completely around giving resiliency to the island. So if you lose mainland power, basically the people in the houses don't lose the kind of supply into the house. There's so many different solutions out there, but problems that come with it. So yeah, we try and cover the board, but it's always around what the client needs and what we can provide them with the kind of expertise that we have.
So Ben, where are we now and what are we about to see?
Well, we're here at the foot of Edinburgh Zoo, right where the visitors first come in. And then just over here, we're then coming to our Chilean flamingos, which is one of the most spectacular species and animals in the zoo. So the Royal Zoological Society of Scotland, we work both here in Scotland and internationally to protect a wide range of species. We work in more than 20 countries across the world. Zoos have got an incredibly important role, both in terms of engaging and inspiring and informing people about nature and what they can do in their daily lives and their communities. Zoos are at the forefront of saving alongside partners, not just in terms of breeding for release programs, such as we have for the wildcats, but also the science and research and knowledge of how best to work with partners in the field to protect species.
Do you have a favourite animal in the zoo?
I do have a favourite animal. My favourite animal in the zoos, definitely the penguin. The king penguin was one of the first animals that we had here at Edinburgh Zoo. It's even just the way they waddle, yeah. It just brings that smile of delight, not just to your face, but to the hundreds of thousands of people who visit the zoo every year.
You don't like me.
He's making a beeline for Maz. Oh! Oh! Never seen their feet up close. Oh, look at that one.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Before we get into too much racing, we have some special VIP guests coming to visit us, a group from Girls on Track UK, coming to check out our garage, the car, the team, and have a little bit of chat about motorsport and all the opportunities there are within it. So, these are amazing, amazing drivers.
Hello.
Hey, how are you guys?
So this is Kevin and this is Molly.
Hello.
And so they're driving for the amazing team. And if you have any questions, you can ask them. I'll ask a question first.
Okay.
So, how do you guys get into racing?
Both through our family. Both our families race, mine in rally in Australia and Kevin's in rallycross. They're actually here. Both Kevin's mum and dad drove. My mum co-drove in rally.
Family business. Always been in motorsport.
Someone's got a question here.
Great.
What has been the highlight of your racing career so far?
I mean, winning here in Scotland last year was pretty good. For me, I think winning the Extreme E in 21 as well.
Yeah, very good. For me, I think when I was 18, I won my first European Championship in rallycross, and that was my big dream when I was young. So that was fantastic. I think that's a highlight, and for sure winning here last year together with Molly was fantastic, so it was really good. And we got some goodie bags for you all.
I'm also going to ask for you to sign some stuff as well.
Yeah, fantastic. I like this t-shirt, that's really cool.
Thank you.
I think we have to wish them all luck, so good luck.
Yes,
to
thank
you
you.
guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, a dramatic qualifying session to kick off round 3.
It's a double win for Hansen and Taylor E.ON next to Veloce.
Winner, chicken dinner. We had really tricky to start on the outside in the start, but we were able to get up to second, which was great. And then I overtook Andreas into turn waypoint 8 or 9. Two-wheeled, almost flipped, caught it again, and then he came like a rocket straight into the side of me into waypoint 11. I had to cut, which we got a penalty for later in the race, but was able to overtake him later on in that first lap, pull a gap, gave it over to Molly. We did a great pit stop, I think the quickest of the weekend, and she brought a great run, quickest on the track on the second run of the heat, and with the penalty we still finished first, so great run. Who do you think I thought of when I was two-wheeling?
I was thinking about that. Well done, that was mega.
Yeah. But I will go to penalty because we cut the corner, but it's not, you know, a waypoint cutting the corner, so I think it's
Yeah,
fair.
It was stress. Good start, and then last, and then course, and then back, and then we had the accident. Good race from the boys and girls. And great.
My biggest problem is left wiper, not enough water.
Okay.
Coming for the wash.
Yeah, okay.
And I think it's good maybe change the wiper fresh, because maybe it's a little bit move and because all the mud.
And the biggest problem was just visibility. Like there's such like chunks of mud coming up, and it's like the wiper isn't strong enough to move them, and when you finally wet it down enough to move, it smears across the whole thing. So it's tricky. I felt like in the fast sections I could really close the gap, and then when it came down to those tight corners where you could make a move, you just couldn't see enough to be able to execute it properly.
Yeah, the left windscreen wiper was way worse than the right one. Less water and not cleaning properly. So I told them already, change both wipers, fresh wiper, and make more so we get more water.
You've got a great car, you're mega drivers, so just trust what you're doing. Cool! Yeah. See you after the race. Yeah. Enjoy.
Anyway.
See you after.
See you!
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go. Daddy is there, don't worry.
So, we are ready for the grand final today. It is a mega mix of teams that are going to line up on this grid and try their best to get the first win this weekend.
A lot of wheel spin, an immediate E.ON hyperdrive for everyone. Great start on the inside for Lias Sands.
Super start. Nice.
Going to make the cut back towards the inside line. Doesn't look like there's room for him to be able to sneak along though. RXR on the inside now. Taylor moves to the apex. She gets the whole shot. Hansen trying to get past RXR on the inside line, but Lias Sands is around the outside of Arlen Kotlinski. Arlen Kotlinski into Lias Sands. The RXR machine looks like it's crabbing up the road.
Okay, good job. Focus on the front. Focus on the front. You are behind. Focus on the front. They are fighting. Just focus.
It is Lias Sands in P2 and Molly Taylor leads for Veloce.
Two car lengths behind. Really good job.
Out in front, Molly Taylor in that black and red Veloce. Science trying to chase them down. Lias Sands in the car for them.
And you're good. Keep pushing like that. Great.
And you can see Science just slowly pulling her in. It's Taylor versus Sands.
1.9, 1.9, 7 tenths, 7 tenths.
Yeah, Lias Sands really applying the pressure here. This is a lovely drive.
Come on, buddy, you are faster than her.
Now look, Hansen and Sands are having a battle and Taylor is getting away. That's the difference driving on your own, mate.
Keep driving, and before you be good, keep pushing like that.
Oh, contact as Andretti go up the back of Science, and you can see there's damage to that Axiona Science car.
1.7, really good, buddy. Keep pushing like that.
Watch out for the RXR machine, it should be on track somewhere here, and he runs into the back of the Axiona Science machine again. The Andretti Autokila machine goes around. There was a down flag there as well.
We have to box at the end of this lap. Really good job for the moment.
It's into the switch zone now, though.
So Katie Munnings will take the wheel. Kevin Hansen will go in.
These gaps are very close indeed.
Damaged cars out there, but look at this, the fight for first place, and the three of them all together coming into the switch zone is going to be fascinating.
Yeah, let's go nice and easy.
Okay, box at the end of the lap, base 3. Box at the end of the lap, base 3.
That's okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go! Stay nice. You are on the inside, very good job. You are just in front.
Who's in that car now?
It's Kevin Hansen. So Kevin Hansen from Fraser McConnell. Katie Munnings, look, is in P3.
Maybe you have to hyper on the exit to be sure to be clear.
Now that's a good indicator of the gaps. And in our hyperdrive, look at that. So Kevin Hansen's used it, Katie Munnings used it.
You got jump with the hyper, keep pushing like that. He's already 1 second behind, so keep pushing like that, mate.
2 seconds is the difference between McConnell and Hansen.
2.1 behind, very good job.
The gap is now 1.9, so the Jamaican is on the chase for Axiona Saint.
And now the Enoa hyperdrive is used, going up the hill.
Keep pushing the exit, very good job.
That's closed the gap down to under 1.5.
1.9 here, really good.
Kevin Hansen must have done something really nice in these last few turns and got it hooked up.
2.5 behind, really good job. Keep pushing, mate. We're on it. Come on.
Kevin Hansen in that Veloce car being chased down by Fraser McConnell. They are coming to the final 2 corners.
Cross the finish line.
And then into the finish. It is a win for Kevin Hansen and Molly Taylor in the Veloce team.
Perfect execution. Congrats everybody. What a resistance and what a race.
So E.ON Veloce have been on the podium. That's 3 podiums in a row. They're the only team to be on the podium at every race, Jenny. Fantastic. Brilliant result from them. Didn't think they could go better than last year, but they have. Sees them at the top of the table. 5 points clear of Acciona Sainz.
Look at that, Molly Taylor going up. We've seen some really great racing out there. We've seen some tactics come into play.
The team has done a fantastic job all day, and yesterday we had the greatest car, and the start of Molly was just perfect. It was brilliant and it made my life very much easier, so a great race.
You have all these plans and then it all kind of goes out the window once you start. It was a real kind of battle, and even when Kev took over it was close, there was no letting off.
And our winning team and team principal, E.ON Next Veloce Racing!
Molly Taylor and Kevin Hansen take the win for E.ON Next Veloce, and it was a synchronised champagne smash on the podium. A perfect day. They won both their qualifying races, and they're on the top step of the podium.
The French power, no?